One of the things that we could not do in QRadar's AQL was joins. And joins are useful to combine data from two different tables. Now, this could be very useful. For example, once login site supports flows, well, it will be great to do a join between logs or events and flows. In this particular case, we are doing a join of two tables built from the same event. And the purpose of this is more to show that this thing supports join rather than saying that this search is particularly useful. I believe that it is more useful the one we show in the video called example number 1 that Christian Rubalcaba provided us. And you can watch that to understand this in more details. But what we are doing is in the inner, and this is what is called the inner join that goes from here to here, we are creating from this table, we are projecting these components, we're extracting the content of the command line, we're calculating its length, and we go 2 days ago, and when there is the command line is different from 0, meaning it has some stuff, we are grouping them by length of the command and standard deviation, and we group those by source IP. Now we have source IP here and we have source IP there. And what we are doing with the outer statement is that we are combining, we're making those two tables be a big one. And we're joining them on the source IP. So all the data that I have on source IP here and here will be built as if it would be a single table. When we have that big table created, we project some components, and notice that in here we have command line 2, and here we have command line, which is the one out here, right? So we are combining statement from both tables. Source IP that is common to both, and that's what we are joining it through them. Command line from the first one, C length from the inner one, and this command line from the outer one here, as well as average that is from here, standard deviation, and the payload that is common to both as well. And we do that and we say, well, let's filter and show me only those in which the length of the command is greater than the average plus standard deviation to see abnormalities, which are the things that are anomalous. And we can actually see that the command line alone of this one is 1,100 characters long. It's pretty lengthy. So does this mean that this is malicious? No, but we are looking for things that are abnormal, things that commands are longer than usual. So again, this is an example to prove, and I can run that query for you, and it's an example to prove that we can do joins in KQL now. It takes a little longer than normal here because again it's performing that join operation, but here we have the actual results.